Hey, big dreamers! It's been a while. This is where I give intuitive guidance, ideas, advice, support, using my method called the flavor generator. And if you need more of an introduction than that, you can check out my other videos. I haven't been here in a while, been busy living life, not making time to record videos, so let's give it another go, shall we? I'm going to pick a person of the day. There are 12 person archetypes in this box. 2 of them are wild cards, and I give advice or ideas or support based on my own life experiences and the cards that we get. So, shaking them up. I had my second head cold of the summer. It's really stupid. I've actually been more sick in the summertime the last few years than other parts of the year, times of the year. I have no idea why. I've been keeping busy. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you can follow me there, big.dream.with.liz. And I'm also on Facebook, kind of. And I have a personal page and a Big Dream with Liz page on Facebook. What I was trying to say was, you can see my recent events, what I've been up to, that has not been YouTube videos. I think part of me feels like I was hitting a little bit of a wall or stagnation with my efforts, and although I have been putting myself out there the last 3 years, I have felt a little torn about what I'm doing. So I started teaching dance classes again this summer, incorporating some of the things that I used to do again, and trying to figure out how to balance out everything that I want to be doing and need to learn, like my coaching training and business stuff that I don't know how to do, or I think I don't know how to do, and my fears are telling me that I'm not good enough to do some of those things. So it's a work in progress to get past the hurdles that you might be feeling. Maybe you can relate to that in one area of your life or another. And I know that creative people, which I think we all are, but some might identify with that more than other people do. And I think creative people typically are hard on themselves and are their own worst critic. So there's that element to it. What do we have? Oh, okay, nice. Number 2, the Awakener. And if you need a little description of what the Awakener category is, I have other videos on that topic. Maybe I'll put the First Time Here playlist you can check out. It might also suggest it at the end of this video, but that will help if you're new here. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Trying to figure it all out as I go. And that's why it's Big Dream with Liz. You get a real person with their real insecurities trying to help other people through similar things. Okay, this is the passion. I took everything out of the bag. Grab a passion. This is based off of the Ikigai, a Japanese concept meaning a reason, what is it? A reason to live? A reason for being? Your reason for being? Okay, it's a mix of those things in my, apparently, description of it. So we're picking a passion, and then I created power and product, power, product, purpose. The product is a result of a power that you have. So we picked 2 of those. Okay, back to this. There are other videos that explain this, so I don't want to waste the other people's time who have subscribed and who have been watching and following for a long time, who might get tired of my spiels. Spiel? Speeches. The Awakener, number 2. Okay, the Awakener. The Awakener. Whew. Yeah. Maybe you guys are on a spiritual awakening path. I don't really know how I feel about all of it. I was raised in a Christian home and then definitely had my own awakening, slap in the face kind of a situation in 2020. And before that, in 2019, I definitely felt some shifts happening in my life. And then 2020, a rude awakening of sorts, maybe a few. and really helped me to face myself and my own inner demons and my own inner child, eventually back to myself. So the Awakener is helping you get back to that dream state of you as an inner child, the belief systems you used to have before the world got you down. Okay, I just picked this. Creating a business is the passion. Nice. That's what I'm trying to do. Still, like, I don't view myself as a business person. That makes it really hard to run a business of your own. It's actually quite frustrating, especially when you're doing something like this, which is really different than the models before you. However, I kind of took different things that I liked from what other people have been doing over the years and making it my own little game, which I didn't really plan. It just kind of unraveled this way. Okay, we're picking up 2 powers. One is the product, and so they're the skills or gifts that you possess that you could create something with. Or maybe you will learn to do that. I have to delete more pictures and videos off of my iCloud to make room for this video so that I can edit it and put it out there. So if it's delayed from when I record it, then that's why. All right, I think that's good. Believe in yourself. The power is networking. Hey, wow. Okay, that really does have to do with creating a business. You have to network with others to get yourself out there. Interesting. Making connections, trying to establish yourself as a professional in whatever you're doing. What will the product be today? Product is, oh, wasn't expecting that. Music. Beautiful. Music is probably my favorite thing. Maybe why I dance. I want to be a DJ still someday. I have to learn how to do that. Just seems like a lot of fun. And I don't mean like for a wedding or necessarily at a club. I just want to learn how to mix songs and make my own songs. I have the GarageBand app, so I might catch up on some tutorials to find out how to use that app. It's probably not that bad once you start. Just like I learned how to use this app and my editing app. Okay, we're finding a purpose. One purpose, unless more come out. Woo, the green cards. Okay, that one did come out. Advertising. It just flew out, so we'll take 2 today. That one before shuffling and then one after shuffling. Shuffling, shaking, whatever. God works in mysterious ways. Sometimes not so mysteriously. Sometimes very obviously. Do we listen and pay attention? I don't know. Sometimes. Sometimes we have to be knocked upside the head to get the picture. Knocked upside the head? God wouldn't do that. It's debatable. Are you paying attention? So my channel is slightly on the spiritual side. I've been a little afraid to bring that up because of past how I was raised, probably the majority of my fears about mentioning spirituality is because of how I was raised. And maybe you can relate with that as well. But you know what? I was shaken and stirred and then poured out in a new fashion. So now I'm sharing that with everyone. And it's weird. The other purpose is satisfaction. Hey, will I be satisfied with my results today? Let's get rid of this. We'll do this later. Picture time. Okay. Got that. Number 2, the Awakener. The passion is creating a business. The power is networking. We have 2 purposes today: advertising and satisfaction. And the product is music. Since the awakener has to do with spiritual awakening, getting back to yourself. It doesn't have to be spiritual if that's not a word that you like. But perhaps you have lost yourself along the way, your creative individuality. And so this is also about getting back to who you truly are. So if you're passionate about creating a business, you're good at networking, you're meant to be advertising, satisfaction, advertising, and the product is music. The product is the service you can provide with the powers that you have. So you might be good at music, like you know your stuff when it comes to music. Either you sing, you create your own music, or you are a music connoisseur. You love music like I do, and all kinds, and you want to share that with other people and help in different ways that way. So music being a skill, gift, or talent, something you're good at in one way or another, creating a purpose of satisfaction, advertising, with also a skill, gift, or talent of networking, and the passion of creating a business. So you might have been a very musical child, or you came from a musical family, or over time you realized your passion for music, and now it's about using that to share, advertising. You're sharing to satisfy your network. You're networking. Okay, so sharing, creating a business with music as the product. And maybe you were told that you're not good at music, like you're not, or you somehow believed deep down like you're not good enough as a musician, or it's not your, like I tried to create my own music on piano when I was playing piano, and I used to play by ear, like I could hear a song and then try to find it on the piano, and I tried to compose my own songs and I just never liked them. But I love music to death, so maybe there's potential for me to still create a song, create music. And so if you are following me on that, you understand that maybe you've always kind of wanted to compose music and you just didn't believe in yourself to do so. So now you could dabble with that again, play around with that, and see if you could create something that you are excited about. And networking, you would have to be Networking is a business word, and we have creating a business. Advertising is a business word. That's so funny. Satisfaction, the purpose of satisfaction. You want to be satisfied with your work, to put it out there. If you don't believe in yourself, you will have a different lens on when you're trying to create things, and that impairs your creative abilities. Like you will not have the freedom to express and create things if you don't believe in yourself in the first place, or if you don't believe you're good enough. You have this dark filter on, you have a negative mindset, pessimism about who you are as a person and your creative potential, then you're not going to be able to create things very easily, and it's depressing. And then you're just depressing. So that's me speaking about my issues with creativity in my adult life. As a kid, I could explore, but I didn't necessarily like the songs I created then, and I never tried it again. So if you love music and you want to create things, share your musical talent or music ideas with other people, then you have to be satisfied in order to advertise and do the networking involved to create a business using music to help other people awaken to who they truly are, perhaps. And it's okay if it's a work in progress, because we're all a work in progress in general. What else do we need to say about this? I took a break from this video because I was from my channel because I was thinking I was forcing things again, trying to, I get these card results and then I'm trying to create something to talk about based on what I get, and it had to be like a certain way. And even though these go together really well, I'm not really feeling it like in my heart of what to talk about. I'm trying to tap into my heart more. So if these don't create something, maybe I'm trying to help with career path, right? And I don't know if that's what I need to help with. Maybe it's just getting back to you. This creating a business, sure, I put that as a passion, but it might not be what we're actually talking about. Like, we're not actually talking about creating a business career path. It's like a business. Like, when I was little, I created a restaurant idea, and I still haven't created a restaurant in real life, but I will never forget when I was coming up with the plan with my friend. Like, we were just developing this restaurant idea and had this, make-believe restaurant, and that was creating a business, but it wasn't real. Yeah, we just were having fun exploring our creativity. And like a lemonade stand, I guess, when you're little, even if you're a shy kid, but you want to share what you're working on, and it comes naturally to do that. So that's like creating a business. You just kind of wing it. You're networking, it just comes naturally. You just share it with other people. You're hoping to gain a few dollars from your lemonade stand and restaurant idea. And you're advertising, you make a little sign, and you can easily satisfy customers because most people like the energy of little kids and how excited they are about what they're doing. And so I wasn't talking about music, but you know what? Music is the best thing on the planet, so that's easy to talk about. But yeah, maybe you wanted to share music with others. I've always just wanted to talk about music and share, like, here's this band that I really like and this artist that I really like that you guys need to know about. And like the other day for my birthday, my fiance partner got us tickets for Tyler Childers and he came to Bend 2 nights, and we were able to go, and it was amazing. And now I'm a bigger fan of his than I was before, and I want everyone to know about these talented musicians that they might not already know about. And it's in like a bluegrass, like old-timey country style, which I have always admired and appreciated, but now I really, really appreciate at least his music, and it helps me expand to other styles that might be similar. And by networking, like, I just posted about it on Instagram and Facebook and shared some of the videos that I had captured and the pictures, and just spreading the love, So that's advertising and networking at its finest, maybe, because you are doing it from your heart, and it's something you're passionate about and maybe good at, and so it comes naturally to share about it because you want other people to know and maybe have something in common with you. And you find your network that way by sharing the things that you're passionate about and good at, and other people that you didn't even expect will sometimes be like, yeah, I agree, that person's awesome, or that artist and that type of music, and I love live music and whatever. So I guess what I'm saying is, to get back to your inner child, you don't have to overthink. You can make things happen based on your passions, exploring, creating a business. It could be just, when I think of other people who have created businesses, it seems so easy. Like, oh, that looks so easy. I work for a dance supply store. I know it's probably not easy, but it looks easy because I'm not the one doing all the hard work for it. But when it comes to Big Dream with Liz and making that a coaching program and like all the stuff I want to do for it, I find I have no time. And like I have a hard time even just recording videos or posting content regularly. But as a kid, I could come up with all these ideas and it just seemed effortless. So I think I'm overthinking. So creating business, go to your passion, go to your inner child. What ideas did you have as a kid and that you didn't know how to do all these other little details yet. You just knew you wanted to share what you were passionate about, right? So go back to that. You're going to share what you're passionate about by networking. Sharing it, advertising is sharing. On social media, we have that advantage now. What did we do in the past? Word of mouth, I guess, Newspaper articles? I'm not even sure. And then you will hopefully be satisfied with what you're putting out there because you're exploring your own inner child, and then help other people to have satisfaction eventually if they're connecting with you on what you're putting out there. And music to my ears. Yeah, hopefully you can find your talents and gifts and skills again so that you can put yourself out there. If it's music and you have a passion of music, it doesn't have to be that you're creating it, but using it for something in your business. And I met someone once who did playlists for restaurants, and he got paid for that. Like, to make playlists for restaurants. Like, what? I want to do that. I was asking him about it. It's when I worked at a coffee shop in town, and I don't remember how he got on that topic. Maybe just commenting. He was asking about who was playing the music that was playing at the time or whatever. I'm not even sure. I just found out that he made playlists for restaurants, and I was super jealous. And anyway, you can use music in various multiple unlimited ways, and yeah, I don't know. I think we just limit ourselves too much, and my thinking, instead of going back to when we were little and just the unlimited possibilities and just not being afraid to try them. I think now we feel like we have to be perfect right away at something, or it has to be a certain way right away. We can't explore anymore. And why? Because of time, maybe, or because we are afraid of judgment more than we used to be. And it's unfortunate because our inner child was happier because we could just explore and have fun, and it was an experiment and playtime. You just need to get back to that open-minded thought process that you had when you were little. And now I just feel like a broken record, just going around and around and around. Hey, broken record. That is a significant reference. Okay, you're a broken record. Yeah, broken record. You're going round and round. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, so broken record, going round and round. Doing the same things over and over, expecting a different result. The definition of insanity. Okay, so don't keep doing the same things over and over and over again, expecting different results. It will be the same result. Oh my gosh, that's such an epiphany I just had. Yeah, try new things. Explore that inner child again. It's okay. Do it in the privacy of your own home, in your own room. Other people don't have to see it yet if you're afraid, but eventually just share your process. This is me speaking to me too, because I'm afraid on here to be myself. And it sucks because I had a vision originally a long time ago about having a talk show, interviewing people. I don't interview people yet. I'm just putting myself out there, practicing. But also because I was inspired by intuitive readers online and just my whole spiritual awakening process. It became like, okay, I'm a coach, I'm a spiritual, creative mentor. I don't even know. I couldn't label myself. And it's okay. I guess I don't have a label. I'm just wanting to help you guys get back to your inner child, me get back to my inner child along the way, and helping you in the process as well. And we are creative beings. We have ideas. We have stuffed down or made unimportant or insignificant over time because of other people projecting their negativity onto us or whatever. So now we need to get back to that hopeful person, soul, that has all of these ideas to put out there, because the only way you're going to find out if something works is by trying it. So try, okay? And enjoy music along the way, because it's awesome. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope that you liked the video. I hope it helped someone out there, and give it a like if you like it. Subscribe. There you go. I'm not on a regular schedule recording because I got busy with life, but trying to find myself still on this creative path, as I am also trying to help you to do and reclaim your inner creative individuality, or something like that. I'm here to help bring out the inner magic you've always had but forgot about. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.